Hello once again everybody, welcome back. Today is, I suppose, part 2 of our interior build. Last episode we pulled out our old carpet, most of the interior, and we reinstalled our new carpet. This episode we need to pull off our headliner and surrounding trim pieces of that headliner, and then we get to start painting. So we'll go ahead and jump inside the car and see what we have to do next. As you can see, we've got pretty much everything out. I'm not sure if I'm painting it yet, we'll decide that later. Back to the interior of the car, we've got our new carpet laid out. It is a two-piece. This will all sort of be covered by the seat and the center console trim. But I have to take off my shoes now so I don't get this too dirty. So today's objective, we have to pull off all of this stuff here. So you can see we've got most of our screws holding on just towards the bottom there. We'll have to pull off the covers for all of our seat belts so we can take those out as well on both sides. It should be a pretty straightforward process, I hope, to get all of these off. Obviously there'll be screws hiding behind there. Any sort of cover, there'll be screws. These clips should all just pry out pretty easily. So fingers crossed. Hopefully all of this comes out relatively easy, relatively quickly, because I am cramped inside of this car. I don't fit well. Everything looks fairly straightforward. So fingers crossed that we're all good. Hopefully this is all I'm gonna really need. I got a Phillips head, 2 flats. That should be enough to sort of pry everything out. We've just got a bunch of just Phillips head screws. Underneath the covers of these, there should be just a bolt or something to take out. And that should pretty much do us for this section of the trim. All right, bit of a sudden breakthrough. We've managed to pull off our big trim piece. It was a little tough. I broke one clip, but only one clip, which I think is a pretty good success rate. You gotta keep in mind that this is like 25-year-old plastic, so you gotta be gentle with it. But you also sort of have to give it a bit of strength to get it to come out. But we've managed to do it. Having this full piece out frees us up for pretty much the pieces going forward. Now, I'm not sure if this full piece can't get out unless there's like screws behind the dash. I'm not actually sure. I was reading somewhere online that there's pieces you have to take out from the dash. That frees up a lot of our room, come out a bit easier. So we've obviously got this rear trim piece, same side again. Then we've got our front piece. We're getting there slowly. My body hurts. This sucks. I hate this and I'm miserable, but it will look good. So I must keep. False alarm, everybody. It just pulls out. That is the inside of it. Yippee. Can add this to the to be painted list. There's a lot of like dirt marks and whatnot on all of these trims, so I'll be giving them a good clean before we whack it with our paint. I'm really hoping that this stuff works and at least looks all right, because if it doesn't, well, it's too late. So back to it. That is pretty much one side completely done. We've got this back long piece and then we've got our other side to do. And then we can look at removing our headliner. So our sun visors have to come off, our rear view mirror has to come off, this center light has to come off, and then I think just like the handles, they can come off, they're just 2 screws each. And then I think it's just those random clips in the middle, and then the whole thing should just sort of pull out forward and down. So fingers crossed, we're making good moves. Stretch that around real quick. All right, what did I do last time? Bit of tomfoolery. Bit of funk. Man, I hate doing that. Good. Bad. No? Oh, 100% success right there, boys. I think just this one didn't come out all the way, but the rest of them did. Let's go. Didn't break a single clip this time. Yippee! I feel like I should put all those back. in. Ow. We'll just leave them. All right, that's to the to be painted pile. All right, well, this was a bit eager to come out. That was easy. Bada bing, bada boom, huh? Ooh, sharp edges everywhere. Ow! My head. Not tall person friendly, dude. Take these out. To be painted and cleaned first, but to be painted. All right, sick, dude. Well, that's, I'd say most of the hard work. Managed to not break anything so far. Nothing's irreversible, which I think is an absolute win. So you got my microphone cable just dangling around there. I suppose next we are up to removing our headliner, which means we've got a few screws just with our sun visors there. I think there's 2 on each side. And then we have our rear view mirror to take down. Then from there, I think, I've just got to take out this handle as well. Then it should pretty much just pop out. So I guess we'll just do a quick little time-lapse skip through so you don't get bored to death. Are you bored to death yet? Why are you watching then? You can click off, do it. How dare you? Bro, what? I got it. Apparently you just have to yank on it and it comes out. Okay, the roof is collapsing on me as we speak. I just removed the side 2 clips there, these guys. And then the whole thing has just started to sag. But this clip in here and here, they have just disintegrated. Yeah, there was nothing holding them up. Oh, I'm currently holding it up with one hand. Okay, that came out a lot easier than I thought it would. That is one headliner, baby. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. Let's make this black. All right, everybody, we are back from down the street. We have got our supplies and we are ready to start painting. I just grabbed a bit of vinyl sort of cleaner just to give everything a good clean over, because obviously there are a lot of marks, dirt, scuffs everywhere. So we'll wipe that down, give it a good clean. Then obviously after that, we need to get rid of all the chemicals, grease, whatever's still on there. So we'll wipe them down with some wax and grease remover. This is just a test on one of the handles, if I get out of direct sun. And so far, it looks pretty schmick on the vinyl, I won't lie. It looks like pretty factory fresh. So I'm keen to see what everything's gonna look like. I still don't know if I'm gonna paint all of this stuff, because I'm not sure if it would look right if everything is sort of black from the floor all the way up. All right, well, we're ready to roll. Fingers crossed that this looks good, I guess. All right, I ran the second coat. Dude, these look gas. Oop, get my finger out of the shot. I did go with a matte black, and this is, I'm a bit unsure about how this will go. Hopefully it works fine. It is gonna cover up this. I don't know if that's very important. It just says that this car has an airbag. No one really cares. Anyway, gotta paint that, and then I gotta paint this cover as well. So do those guys, run some more coats, then we can go ahead and attempt to paint our headliner. And once, I really don't know how this headliner is gonna go. I'm gonna attempt to do it with the spray. I think it's gonna take a lot of spray to get it done. I have like 5 cans or something, so that should be enough. But once the headliner is done and these are dry, we'll start reassembling, and then I'll sort of question myself on this. All right, everybody, this is sort of the moment of truth. This is our main piece. I've got several cans of the fabric paint. Fingers crossed that this stuff works. Otherwise, I'll have to, I don't know. I have dye, but like I don't have any way to apply the dye. Aerosol just seemed easier. It worked on the vinyl really well, so I'm happy with that. we'll see how it plays on the fabric. So we'll see how we go. Okay. I guess that's our first coat done. Obviously, you can sort of see the spray lines. I didn't really know whether to go heavy or like run it light. I said, screw it, we'll do heavy. Run it heavy. It looks, well, I mean, it's black, so it's a good start. I've got, what, 3 more cans of the stuff? So I'll definitely have enough to like get a good finish out of it. But man, it looks pretty schmick. I think I've seen people like run a brush, like scrub through it. Just to like move things around. I've inhaled enough toxic fumes today. We've got it done. First coat done. I don't know, like how many coats do I put on this? I haven't done this before. Is there a textbook way of doing things? I went heavy on the first coat, I guess. And then I've got 3 more cans to run through it. And I think I've seen people online somewhere like get a brush and like scrub through it just to move like everything around. That way when you go over it again, you're hitting spots that you haven't hit the first time. So I'll probably have a look at that and see how we go, but I think that might do us for this episode. That's gonna do us for this episode. Everything's painted, everything's out. We got black, that's curing over there, that's all black. This is still undecided. We've got carpet in, everything is ready and raring to go. Look at that clean roof, man. That's awesome. That's gonna do us for today, everybody. I guess this makes part 2 of the series done. Obviously part 3, that's just gonna be us throwing everything back in, most likely. And we might have a special guest. We'll see. But thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.